thought the topic for today would be about softness and gentleness and kind of, softness and gentleness. And I think past weeks actually have been a little bit of a roller coaster for me, and it's been going up and down, and it reached the top point or bottom point, I'm not sure which one it was, on last Monday or this Monday, and I had been crying pretty much the whole day, and I was going to Yogaya, which is this online service where I give online classes and they're live classes. Aloha, Brian. And so when I was still half an hour, remember I had already reached the venue where we are recording the classes, and I was still lying there on the floor like, I'm gonna cancel these classes, I'm not gonna do that. But then somehow we get into this kind of really weird moods, and we just have to pull ourselves together and just do it. And so I went to give the classes, and I also there have this kind of 10-minute lightfulness talk, and I said openly that I've been crying the whole day, so in case no one would wonder, my ears were all kind of red, and it looked like I had a bad flu or something. But I thought it's just better for all of us if we can be a little bit more open about how we really are feeling, and I think that's also a way to feel less separate from each other. That when we dare to really speak out loud and openly, that when someone asks us, how are you doing? And what we usually answer, I'm fine, and how are you? And the other one says also, I'm good, I'm fine. And then it kind of stays on a shallow level. At the same time, we don't know what the other person is going through. We know what we ourselves are going through, but there's kind of, there becomes this little gap in between. And it doesn't have to be that way. It has just come to that point over a long time. It has just developed into a certain way of being, and it doesn't have to be that way. We can question these patterns that we are following as a whole society. We really can question them, that maybe we can meet each other at some other point. Maybe we can meet each other a little bit more kind of close. And actually now Pernilla is also here online, and I remember I bumped into her. I was biking, and she was out. It was a sunny day, she was out for a walk, and I was biking, and it was like, hey, and I just said something, I have to go and give my classes. And the truth was I was wearing my sunglasses, and I was all teared up, and I was like, oh gosh, I cannot talk now. so this is how we do, and we don't have to do it that way. We could just stop and say, you know what, it's a sunny day, but I feel like crap. So a little bit more, maybe if we dare to be a little bit more open and honest about how we really feel, it also opens up the possibility for each and every one of us to be also a little bit more open and honest. And that doesn't mean that we wouldn't have great days, and if someone asks, how are you doing, we can answer, I feel great, because we do also feel great, don't we? Hopefully most of the time. But and in a way I feel that softens the heart as well. It softens us if we dare to be a little bit more open. And I'm actually very, very, very grateful for all those experiences, also small experiences that has come this past week. I'm not sure, and please share in the comments if you felt that this week or past week or weeks has been the same, that really kind of old stuff from the past that we thought, or that I thought that I was over and I overdone with 20 years ago, that suddenly pop up into the surface and I become aware, like, shit, I still carry this pattern with me. And for me it was to this week really to face my jealousy, and that's not a pretty emotion to dare to see in yourself. Jealousy, it's not a nice emotion, and we rather just put it out somewhere back there, that no, I don't want to see this in myself. But as with any other feeling or emotion, it's really worth it to just bring it out on the empty palm and look at it and say, yeah, I'm feeling jealousy in this moment, and that's okay. It's okay. All the emotions are okay that we are feeling, and the more and more that we... Brian is saying I'm a retired expert about jealousy, or yeah. Yeah, we all have this and our own lessons, but it's good that you're writing that you are retired, and that I'm also planning to retire to be a jealousy expert. I'm right behind you. Yes, that's good. And Jana is also joining us online. Welcome, Jana. Yeah, and the more and more we dare to face our own also negative emotions, the more we can see that the feelings, the thoughts and the feelings, it's not really who we are. We can look at them, and at the same time we can notice it's like we are somewhere here. It's difficult to place it in the body, but somewhere behind the eyes, in a way, or in the heart, we can be the outsider, the kind of outside observer looking at it. This is my emotion, but it's not me. And this is my thought, but it is not me. So who am I then? Who are we? Let's take a little moment right now, actually, and straighten our spine a little bit. Let's take a nice deep inhale and relaxing exhale. And if you feel like it, you can close your eyes and just notice your breath. And take a nice few inhales and exhales right now. And we can notice first our body. Feeling how it's firmly connected to the earth. As if we would be growing roots from the sitting bones of the bottom of the spine, and from the soles of the feet, growing roots into the soil, into the earth, and really feeling that we are part of the earth. And just allowing our shoulders now to relax. Allowing the whole body to soften. With every exhale, just feeling that we are coming closer to the earth. And really feeling that we are grounded. Very much in contact with Mother Earth. Who generously gives us everything that we need. And we are asking ourselves then, who am I? Who am I? You can observe my own body. I can observe my own body. I can feel this body being grounded. I can observe the feelings in my body. And what about the thoughts in the mind? Right now, can we observe a thought in our own mind? And the thoughts, they come both as words as well as images or sounds or even smells. Anyway, in a way we can also feel a touch even if we are not being touched. But everything, the memory of everything is stored in us, so our mind can replicate a thought, a smell, a feeling, as well as all the emotions that we go through. But who is it who can observe all this? What happens in the body, what happens in the mind, the thoughts that we are having in our mind, as well as the feelings or emotions that they give birth to. Who am I? Who are we really? And who we are has many names. We are consciousness, infinite beings, the light that we carry within, the deep wisdom that we carry in our hearts. We are stillness, and we are peace, and we are also joy and bliss. And in that place, from that place, we are all connected. Right here, right now. We don't have to do anything to be so. We don't even need this online session for us to be connected. On the level of the soul or the light that we carry within, we are all connected right now. And really rejoicing with each other, really feeling the peace and the joy that we all share, and it emanates from the same source. We emanate from the same source, our true self. And we don't need the mind to analyze this, because the mind is too limited to understand completely. No one else can completely understand on the level of the mind. We can just be here in stillness, right here, right now, without words, and feel the connection between each and every one of us, creating a network, a pattern around the world, as we are participating now from different parts of the world. Regardless if you're online or watching later, we're still all a part. And let's stay and really feel for a few more moments that yes, I carry this peace within me. I carry this joy within me, and all I need to do is just sit in stillness and in silence, and perhaps feel my gentle breath in the area for the heart. Feel the gentleness of being, pleasantness of being, without doing anything. Nothing needs to change. We don't have to do anything, just be. And let's feel the softness of our breath. And as if it would nurture our hearts, the softness that comes with the breath, it softens the heart as well. And let's bring our attention now as high up as we ever can imagine, up to the source of light, and let's lift ourselves even higher up to higher levels of vibration. So imagine your own source of light. It looks just the way as it appears in front of your closed eyes. And the image that arises is the right one for you. You can imagine the sun if you wish. And take a nice deep inhale and bring all that light into your heart. And exhale, just release all unnecessary tension back to the light. Inhale the brightest light into your heart. And exhale. Let go a little bit of the control that we carry. Inhale more light into your heart. And exhale. And one more really deep inhale, and take in as much light that you ever feel that you need. As much as you need, as much as you need. Take as much as you need. Next inhale, one more time. Allow your whole being, your whole physical body, emotional body, mental body, energy body to be filled with light. And just allow yourself to receive this light. And this is the light that guides us forward. It guides our every action, every step that we take, everything we do with our hands, every thought that we think, every word that we speak. It can be all guided by this light. We just have to remind ourselves that it's inside, and then we fill over and over again our own cup with this bright, white, divine light. And in that way we can, every day can be guided by the light. And now we come back to our physical body. Really again feeling that we are firmly rooted to the ground. Feeling that we are part of the earth as much as we are beings of light. All of us. And in such a way, we go forth with our day. Every task that we do, even the most mundane task, can be filled with light. And in a way, it can be an act of gratitude towards the source of light. It's not always easy to remember, but it can be. So, if you haven't opened your eyes yet, and if you had shut them, now could be a good time to just gently, softly open your eyes. And wherever we go, this light is with us. It doesn't disappear anywhere. It's always with us. Just a few inhales and exhales is sufficient for us to remind ourselves again that yes, I'm more than this thought I have in my mind. I'm more than this emotion that I'm feeling right now. And especially if it's an unpleasant feeling, that we can remind ourselves that I have a deeper wisdom inside of me. I have a peace inside of me. I have joy inside of me. A few inhales and exhales, just a moment of stillness, of conscious inhales and exhales. And to remember the light, it's all that we really need. And we can do that many, many times during the day. Very good. So, thank you.